And welcome back to the Second Round Podcast. It's your host, Matt Haggs, and I am joined, as always, by a full crew. Well, not always a full crew, but I am joined by Sash George, Mike Bike, Jaylee Baby, Zachary, and a little special guest. As you can see, that couch over there, that couch over there is a little crowded.
Take your hat off.
It's way more handsome over here now.
Yeah, it's so much
Oh my
more
God,
handsome.
way more handsome.
Oh my God.
On this couch.
We got, do you want your government name out there?
Government name,
yeah,
please,
government name. Yeah.
Please and thank you. I need to get big
thanks,
time.
We got
Dr. Andrew Beard.
We got Andrew Beard on the podcast.
Beard?
Andrew Beard.
Andrew
6'7"
Beard.
Andrew Beard.
6'7".
Boys, we gotta get through the intro here.
Oh, 6'7",
Hunk of a man.
monster downtown, Andrew. Do you got a nickname? I've never asked you that.
Not really, no.
No one ever.
So if you guys find one, let me know.
If you could pick one on the spot, what would it be?
Ace, actually. I thought about it. I put a lot of thought in it.
That's a good one.
Ace?
I like Ace.
That's a sick thing. I like that.
All right, Hags right here. Ace.
Ace? Yeah, well, I'll put it in the description.
I don't know if you can nickname yourself, though. That has to be. So if anybody's listening that wants
Well,
to just
we
call
don't
me
know.
Ace.
I'm fine with it.
Who said
I'm
that?
fine with it. A couple housekeeping things to get out of the way before we get this show on the road. Yes, I know it's not your computer. The wide shot does look a little laggy. I'm in the process of trying to fix it, but we'd rather have 3 cameras and use the damn switcher we bought than go back to 1 camera and jerk ourselves off all day. So that's what we're doing. It's a little laggy, but you can get through it. It's going to be a good time. Look, the close-ups, we look great. Look at the close-ups.
Look how
Look
fast
how
I can
sex-
move my shit.
Yeah, that's way better.
You
Now
can
do it
just
there.
you can just
Oh.
use more close-ups.
Now it looks fucked.
Yeah, you can just use more close-ups.
Yeah, we'll just pop the close-ups all day. Popping those close-ups all day. So the point is, we got a special guest, and the reason for it is none other than we wanted this man on the pod. If we had to pick a 6th member, it may have been him. There's a couple people in the running. We may be having tryouts. Who knows at this point? But I do know this.
Nah, Ace is top tier.
This is me.
We're like the longest yarder now. Adam
this is me.
Sandler, Paul Crew looking for a team.
Or a pyramid scheme.
He was
are
cheeseburger
We
ready.
are
in the
Arbonne.
Andrew, we get sell more merch, just keep adding members.
Yeah.
This is me greasing the wheel. I will 100% say that Andrew Beard, top 5 funniest people I've met.
It's fair.
I know.
Oh, okay, you're trolling. All right.
Yeah, okay. It works for me.
Just
That's
let
high
it-
praise, but definitely top 5, yeah. That's
Yeah, easily
I
top
vouch
5.
for you.
Yeah, appreciate that,
100%.
guys.
Yeah. So
You guys
how
are
does
all
it
top 5 for
feel
me.
to be a
Oh,
top
thank
5?
you. I appreciate
Top 5 it's not Mount Rushmore, but it's close. So I guess, the
Who-
5th coolest president, but
Who would that be? you think?
Obama.
I don't
even
top
know-
5.
I don't even
on the
know
spot. On the
5.
spot. Top 5 coolest presidents.
Top 5. I'm not political at all, but I'll go Trump, Obama, Biden, Bush, and Bush Senior.
The 5 ones you can name.
Fun
That's
fact,
all. Lyndon B. Johnson. Okay, he was so cool.
Fun fact. Did you know Bush Senior nearly died in Labrador?
I didn't.
Yeah. So he came to Labrador on a salmon fishing trip, and someone bought him out in the bog, and he fucking fell down to his neck, and the Secret Service had to evac him out of a fucking bog.
The only thing I know about Bush Senior is that clip where he's throwing out the ceremonial first pitch, and he has the ball, and he just slowly goes and raises it up, but it's very sad.
Yeah.
I've got a legitimate question, actually. What's up with America having the oldest, I guess, global leaders, national leaders? What's up with that? Is that a thing?
I'll be honest. I'm not a massive political guy, but I will say this: the fact that they can't figure out 2 better candidates than Sleepy Joe and the fucking Trump is kind of whack to me. You're telling me that you got that many people and you're just picking names out of a hat, and you can't find 2 better fucking people than that?
Andrew shows up and immediately gets political.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what's up with the states?
You're literally picking between a senile person that should not be in operation of nukes and
Yeah.
an evil fucking villain that should not be in front of nukes.
I will
Lose.
I will say this though. Say what you want. Don't agree with the guy. Trump's pure comedy. It's fucking electric how funny he is. Did you see he was at I saw this came up on my timeline today. He was back doing his first fucking pep rally, and he immediately was I do not do a good Trump impression, but basically it was 107 degrees in the room, and he was like, the AC is terrible here, fuck the AC guy, pretty much, just in the middle of his fucking pep rally. And I was like, Like, that's just comedy. No other presidential candidate is going to get up there and be like, I look sweaty. It's because the AC guy fucked up. Like, that's just not real.
But he's not like funny, haha. You're like funny,
Is
funny,
it-
nervous. Like I really hope he's not serious.
Like, it's like the meme, like the chuckles. I'm in danger.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, he is what I want every president moving forward to be like in a funny movie.
He's
you know
like-
what I mean? Like, I want them to just be like, well, now every president moving forward just acts like Trump because this is fucking hilarious. But I don't want him, like, I want him to be the president in South Park. Like, that's hilarious. You
I was
know
about
what
to say it's
Not a bad
funny
idea.
when he's not our president, so we can laugh. But, like,
Speak for yourself.
yeah,
He
Some
reminds
American
me of
listen.
like everybody's like grandfather. Like you just like I met like picture like an old fuck that's just cranky as shit and
Don't care.
just
Just,
doesn't
like,
care.
fully-
Whatever the
fully-
fuck goes on his mind, he just belts it out.
I don't know. I
Doesn't
think,
give
I
a
think we
fuck.
hit the nail on the head that he's a South Park character.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally. He's
Yeah,
just
I
a
guess
South
so,
Park
yeah.
character. Like, I want the mayor of South Park to slowly transform into a meme of him because I
Mr.
just
Garrison,
think it's
man.
funny.
He's
I've-
not allowed to replace PC principal though.
No.
No.
I have
can't
I have a
do
question that I want to put to a poll.
Yeah.
And
Probably
I've-
get a Google form.
I've got fuck off. I've gotten chirped for doing this, but when you go to Subway, I know it's dog shit, Mike.
The WWE wrestler.
Do you want to
Noted.
chime in on how dog shit it is
noted.
or no?
I
Really
just
noted.
I just want to say I think I might have converted Josh over to the lights.
I
out.
had a good Mr. Sub, and I will stop slandering that.
Yeah,
franchise.
but we'll leave it at that. Continue.
Fair, okay.
Mr. Sub is sick. Yeah.
So when you go to Subway, after you make your sandwich, it's the way you like it. It's made fresh. And then, do you get it grilled?
Yes, toast it every time.
Toasted?
No,
or
so
Subway?
there's toasted when they put the meats on and the cheese, and then they pop it in the toaster,
Yeah.
right? And they toast it.
I get my veggies on before I toast it.
Yes, that's every
What?
wait. What?
No.
You get your veggies on.
I get not my lettuce. I wait till after it's toasted for lettuce, but I get my veggies first before I toast it.
That's
not
a
I didn't even know that was an option.
like
that-
like the
so
like
you
what do you
the
get?
toast, like you get the toasted peppers, the onions.
Oh, that's actually
yeah. I was about to say
pineapple.
if you said the lettuce, I'd be upset. But
Yeah, no, I
now
get the
it-
lettuce
now it makes
after.
more
I
sense.
Yeah,
didn't
I
know
get
you
the
could go
lettuce after.
back. I didn't know you could go
I
back
didn't-
after. that.
yeah, I
Oh
didn't know
yeah, you
either.
can. Well, I mean,
You-
technically,
you
can
can ask
whatever
them to
the
do
fuck you
anything.
want.
I thought that was a-
conveyor
I was
line.
gonna say,
slogan
I
is
thought
your
that was a
way,
one-way
so-
street.
my
Like,
way.
I thought we were like, I thought that was a one-way
It
street.
definitely pisses
downtown.
off the workers. Like Zach
No, like
showed up
I say, well, I say,
not this
can I
fucking
get?
guy again?
No. Well, as he's
You
putting,
see him in the
guys,
glass
it's
window.
one at a
Okay,
time.
okay,
One at a
okay, no,
time.
no, no,
One at a
fuck off.
time.
Fuck off.
One at a
fuck off.
time.
Fuck off. Give me a second.
Holy fuck!
That's bullshit.
The listeners are. Fuck.
No, I said so. Like as he's putting on my like meat, like my chicken or my steak, whichever one I decide to get, I'll ask him while he's doing that. I'll say, "Can I get my veggies on before you toast it?" And they say, "Okay, cool, that's fine."
Yeah, but I don't think they can say no to that.
Well, that's what it's the same. It's the same amount of work. You're just putting the shit on before
Well, you're
you put
messing
it in
up
the
their
oven.
train.
Yeah,
they got
they got,
two
like, a train
people
going.
there. Yeah, like now you're handing it to the veggie guy, then back to the
No,
fucking meat guy.
no,
then
no,
back
no.
to
It's
the
like
veggie
soccer.
guy.
It's like
Yeah.
zonal coverage.
There's
Yeah.
only ever one fucking guy in there working anyway.
Yeah, I guess
That is true.
COVID fucked that.
Yeah.
Thanks, Trudeau.
I
You
don't.
can thank Trudeau for one fucking guy being in there.
I don't.
Oh, no.
I don't see a problem.
Hags, bleep that out.
I don't. It doesn't believe it.
Not a chance.
I don't see a problem with asking the Subway worker to do that for you.
Thank you.
I feel like
It's a
that's.
service.
I
You're
feel like
paying
that's
for
their
a fucking
job.
service.
I'm paying $20
You know
for
what I
a sub. I
fucking hate?
fucking.
Look,
That's
put my-
ridiculous.
I'll put my fucking foot down. I hate tipping those fuckers. If you're asking me for a prompt to tip a Subway worker,
Artist.
oh yeah,
Sandwich artist. Yeah. Get it fucking right.
You,
Now-
you can be the fucking Da Vinci of fucking sandwich artists. I ain't fucking tipping
Ryan
your
House
ass.
is the Da Vinci of
I would
sandwich
tip
artists.
Ryan House.
I
would
tip Ryan House.
Man, I ain't tipping Becky from fucking Queen E, grade 11, just out here trying to make a paycheck to get some underage drinking. Like I ain't fucking helping her fucking cause.
But she's not
I
even
got-
getting it.
no one's getting. I don't
Like,
even
it
know who's
just goes to
getting it.
the owner. He's like,
It's-
yeah,
it goes into
fuck
the
you.
abyss. It's
No,
not
he
even
goes
real.
to the owner and he's like, yeah, fucking give it to me.
I got a
Thanks.
funny story I have to say now. It's a guy at my baseball team.
Oh wait. Sorry. Grilled.
What? No.
I didn't know you could grill
I didn't
it.
know you could grill it.
A
That's
press?
Mr. Sub for me. Grilled is Mr. Sub.
You grill your sub?
Yes, at the end of it.
You can do that?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna
And it
do
makes
that.
it.
Start
It,
doing
that.
it makes
Start
it
doing
crispy.
that.
It makes the bread crispy. And it's
Oh,
delicious.
100%, because that's what they do at Mr. Sub, and that's why Mr. Sub's sick.
Have you done
I
it?
love the grilled
Didn't know you
wrap.
could do it. Also, didn't know you could do it. Not a
Yeah.
Subway guy though.
So
I
I'm
learned a
more
lot.
of a
I
McDonald's
learned a lot
man.
from this pod.
So I used to get chirped for that, and I just wanted to air it out. That's a good
I
idea.
forgot we don't have cut.
I didn't know that they do that for you,
I've
but I'm
been
gonna do it
tripped out,
next
I
time I
admire
go.
Hell yeah.
I keep fucking falling in the crack, man. It's just grabbing me. It's just pulling me
Lots
in.
of room over here if you want to
It's
sit
like
down.
We have plenty.
Yeah.
It's just like the
Ace's
fuck-
lap is wide open.
Thanks for that.
Great shout.
He's just waiting for it, man.
Oh, fuck that.
Anyway, my story. Sorry, I have to say it because I'm
Yep.
gonna forget it. I recently went on a baseball trip to coach, but one of the guys on my team.
U17 girls.
Yeah. No. Anyways, one of the guys on my club team, I was coaching him.
It's
and
yellow.
Anyway, let's just say that he went to Blinkertown and was a bit buzzed. And we went to like a late night pizza spot in Corner Brook. And he got up there, and the tip option came up when he was just getting a slice.
no.
And he tried to
Put a
press.
spin in.
He tried to press it so that it would skip it, but he accidentally pressed like 9. So it came up like 9 cents. And then where he was so buzzed, he was like overthinking it. He's like, oh geez, I can't tip him 9 cents, but I can't tip him $9 either. So he put 90 cents and then gave him the tip, and he just like, he was losing his shit. And I was like, what is going on with you? He's like, I just tipped that guy 90 cents, and he gave me a nod after. And I was like, nuts.
Hey, man, no,
I picture that meme. What's the meme of who's the guy that plays Luke Skywalker?
Oh, Mark
Mark
Hamill.
Hamill.
I picture the Mark Hamill meme where he's like sitting by the lake and he's like,
I don't think that's
That's not Mark
That's
Hamill.
not Mark Hamill.
who's that?
It's
Just
just like
some
an
random
outdoors
guy.
dude. It's
That's
not Mark
not Mark
Hamill.
Hamill?
That's not
Dude,
Mark
I thought it
Hamill.
was Mark Hamill too.
Thank
legit
you.
thought-
It
Shut
looks
up,
just
Ace.
fucking like him.
Ace, you're fucking
Get
lying.
out of here, Ace.
I went to send it earlier and I googled Luke Skywalker smiling. Like
Could you find
I
it?
searched it on the GIF keyboard. No,
Did
I
it come
couldn't
up?
find
No,
it.
it's not-
So who-
And I was like, who the fuck
Who
plays
is it?
Luke Skywalker? And I couldn't remember.
Speaking of Luke Skywalker,
close.
are we any other stories anyone
Oh,
wants to say
yeah.
about sadly tipping someone? Or
yeah, like
anything?
with the tip, like 90 cents, like that's like a
That's 50%.
it's a good gesture. You know what I'm saying?
It's almost more than 50%.
Like
when you
like
think
when we
about it.
when we worked at McDonald's, you ever get tips?
No.
I don't
Not
think tipping was an
Berated,
option.
treated terribly, harassed, but never tipped.
By Ronald McDonald himself.
One time, someone gave me a loony.
Gave you a loony.
Yeah, and I
Did
was
you
like,
accept it?
I was like, fucking thank you, man.
I was told
I
we
wanted to
weren't
get out-
allowed to accept tips.
I wanted to get out and give him a hug.
Company
Ace,
mate.
Ace, can you share your best McDonald's story, please?
Oh my god.
I got a couple in
Like
my
a good one.
I got a couple of my Snapchat memories.
I actually I can share my most traumatizing McDonald's story.
Do
Oh,
it.
let's
yeah,
hear it.
do it.
So, just started. I was like 15 years old, and we came out with a new burger.
Good for you, man.
And-
Working at 15.
Working at 15, pay rent and shit, you know.
Entrepreneurial spirit.
Entrepreneur, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta get here. That's why I'm here right now.
Yeah.
Good for you for coming out with a burger. It's
Yeah,
pretty-
yeah.
it's pretty special.
Came out with the ace actually. No bread, no meat, just vegetables.
Lettuce wrapped up with cheese.
Yeah.
This is the Ace.
But yeah, we so new burger came out and didn't have the meat. I mean, that was a problem we ran into as a fellow Golden
Yes.
Arches employee.
Yep.
And
Question.
yeah.
Golden Arch.
Everything had to be golden standard too.
yeah, gold standard.
So, question: this Ace burger that you think of, did you wrap that up in the wrapper, or did you put it in?
Just
like,
throw
the
in
Big
the
Mac
box. Just thrown
Big
in the
Mac
box. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, so this waiting on the meat. The guy went down. I said I'd bring it out. Fast forward maybe 20 minutes. The burger was there. I didn't know. I didn't bring it out to him. So he came up and he's like, "Hey man, want to speak to your manager?" I was, sure thing. Didn't know what it was about. And came up and he spoke to a legendary fella, and you would attest to this, Shane Ralph.
Oh yeah.
One of the greatest humans I think I've ever met in my life.
Absolute
I don't know
gun.
if you guys know him, but he's
Yeah, I know.
yeah, you know him? Good guy. And so he was arguing with Shane about how he didn't get his burger and he wanted a full refund for all. He had like, $60 worth of food.
What?
So,
Who
yeah.
was he feeding?
Him and his fat wife. I'm going to say it, they were fat. Sorry for those people that find that a little bit offensive. But anyway, he.
Wait, what? Like you wouldn't be able? It'd be overweight on the plane, would it?
Yeah, he's a. Yeah, I think he might have been a two-seater. He was. Might have
Lizzo was
like-
loving this
Yeah,
episode.
seriously, I think Lizzo was with him actually.
Was his wife?
Sexually harassing him.
yeah.
Oh god. Okay.
And so anyway, after Shane denied the money back, the guy leaned over the counter and swung at him.
What?
Yeah, like swung at him, and I was like, "Oh my god, what's going on right now?" And then he tried to swing at him again with his other, and Shane was just dodging it. But it was, it was a eye-opening experience for me in the world of fast food that I might get swung at here. So I might have to.
I feel like those punches would have came in pretty slow.
They came in a little bit slow, and I think that's why Shane got out of the way. But it was still fast enough for me to be like, this guy's throwing a punch right now.
Oh my
And,
fuck,
It was pretty crazy, I must say. Yeah.
dude! I had a
Just fists. Just fists flying.
You
in
guys
the
ever
think
have
it was
any
fists.
Crazy fucking Karens coming.
Could have been a chicken wing for all
Oh,
you know.
shit.
I had one lady when I was working the first window in the drive-through. One lady asked for an item that was discontinued. I think it was like a blueberry like McFlurry or something, and it was discontinued by like McDonald's Canada, not like our specific location.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, sorry, like it's been discontinued. It's not on the menu anymore. And then I was like, what else can I get you? And she was like, why is it discontinued? And I was like, I don't fucking know, lady.
To be
Like,
fair, no, I gotta stick up for this one right now because to be fair, there is many times where you're at a place like a McDonald's or a Wendy's and they discontinue something that was fucking flames for no.
yeah, but you
reasons.
don't fucking argue with the person working
no,
the front
but
window.
it's a good question.
Yes,
I'm
you-
just saying
yes,
her question
absolute-
of why it's a valid reason.
But then she
I
kept
remember-
asking for
I
it.
remember fucking winging it.
Then
Okay,
she kept
I'm not a-
asking for it.
I'm not a big dessert guy. Winging it, randomly had these like vanilla pudding balls that were deep fried, and they put ice cream on top of them. They were sick. Okay, it was one of no, it was sick. It was
How do
sick.
you deep fry pudding?
You can deep fry fucking anything.
Do-
You can
is
deep
it
fry.
just
You can fucking deep fry
is
it.
it just melty?
I don't see why not.
With side combos.
Sorry.
Set a question for him.
That's respect. You gotta. It's first time on the pod. That's fair. Long story short, they discontinued it, and it kind of took a chunk out of my soul. Like there was a moment where I was contemplating, like, do I even want dessert anymore? Because it was fucking sick.
You know one thing that also sucked that got discontinued
What?
from McDonald's?
Yeah.
Thai sauce.
Ooh,
Yes.
It's back.
That is fair.
It is back.
Thai
Is
sauce
it
back.
back?
Yep.
No way.
They made a new wrap with the Thai sauce on
Oh right. No, do you know what's a good McDonald's?
Is it a
menu?
junior chicken add Thai sauce? That's the story I hear.
Yeah, that's got to be the play.
it. Needs
But
to be.
do you know what needs to come back from McDonald's besides the McRib? What is it? The Cinnamilts that they used to have? The cinnamon bun milk?
Like the Cinnabon things?
Yeah. Oh.
I was in
What
a
is-
dark. I was in a
They're
dark
nasty.
place with McDonald's when they took out my snack wraps, but they brought them back, so I
Oh,
don't
they're
have.
so
these.
bad.
We're back
Snack
on
wraps
terms.
are
We're back on good
It's
terms.
like they never left.
Yeah,
I
I
have a-
was emotional at one point.
I have another poll.
I was doing Rabs as fucking junior chicken with just cheese and ketchup, and I just
That
felt
is-
like a fucking.
that is-
loser.
that's-
Psycho fucking.
I will
That's a
say,
psycho
when
order.
you're high, it's kind of good. So
Yeah,
I, was
I believe
crushing
that.
them for
Hold
it.
on, hold on. I feel like you're skipping a step here. What the fuck does Rabs order?
He orders. So one night I was pissed off that there was no more like good snack wraps because they fucking put it to the shitty cheese and they didn't have no grilled chicken because I love grilled chicken. I know everyone
That's
gets.
I wanted
Crispies,
I wanted to pause and do that poll.
but
I feel like everybody else here would be crispy.
probably,
I'm
probably.
crispy,
That's
man.
fair. That's
At
fair.
McDonald's,
The crack
crispy.
is
Yeah.
crispy.
fucking taking me.
Grilled
but-
is too small, man. There's nothing in it.
What?
Like it's too small.
No,
At
the
least
new
with
the
crispy,
new
you
grilled
can
chicken
play
is
the
good.
fucking
The old
gamble,
grilled
right?
chicken one isn't good. The new one's like a nice.
I've also
fucking
seen
thing.
how it's made.
Yeah, fuck. You can't do that. You can't do that to yourself. If you see how
Change
it's
is a
made,
man.
it's over.
Yeah.
So, but long story short, I was really pissed off that those wraps weren't hitting the way they used to. And Rabs was like, you know what I'll get? And I was like, what do you get, Ryan? He was like, I'll get junior chicken with cheese and just ketchup. And I was like, I had to let it sit because I love ketchup. Everyone knows that. I put that shit on everything pretty much. And I just thought to myself, and I said, at what fucking point did he sit down and he's either in the drive-through talking to a waiter, we'll call it. What would you call yourselves at the desk?
Oh, with like a, I don't know.
Ronnie
Cashier?
secondhand man.
Server.
Yeah,
Server.
server,
Server,
cashier.
whatever you want to call it. At what point do you have the fucking nuts to look at them and say, I want everything off what usually comes on a junior chicken? I want you to put cheese on that bitch and a bit of ketchup. And I want it to be the biggest white trash fucking sandwich you could possibly
That's exactly
fucking
what it is, yeah.
engineer. And
That's
it-
so true.
And you know what? You know the worst part? I did it, and it was fucking good. So I can't say. So I did that for a little bit till the chicken snack wraps came back. But that's my McDonald's menu.
That's like a meal for that GTA character. What's his name? Trevor.
Trevor.
Yeah.
I can't understand what problem to do that, man. I can't do it.
Well, because
He's
he doesn't like lettuce,
He's
and
a
I
very
How do
picky
you not
eater
like
too,
lettuce?
isn't he?
lettuce is so good.
It's just crunchy.
I think Rabs is just one of those guys that this is what I used to be. Credit to Jess because she made me a lot better. But
Yeah, you're a big pussy.
oh yeah, big. I wouldn't eat anything.
Like chicken fingers at dinner kind of guy.
No, not that bad. Like I eat like like basic like pastas that are good and stuff like that. But like I wouldn't try anything. And so anyway, Jess turned me around. But that's what he's like. What I used to be like.
What's your favorite pasta?
If he doesn't like anything, my favorite.
You're like DJ Khaled, man. Have you ever played rugby? What's
Jail's
best?
being a little bit of a nemesis on this pod today. He's just dropping in
Throwing
with some
nades. Just throwing
crazies.
nades.
On the one pod where we have one extra person on top of already having 5, Jail is picking this episode to ask stupid questions and cut me off while I'm talking.
I feel like the listeners would like to hear your favorite pasta.
Have you ever
It's
played
penne.
rugby?
It's penne. It's penne. Penne pasta. Sick. Anyways.
I agree.
Like my favorite noodle?
Chicken parm.
Oh, I kind of meant like dish.
Oh, I meant like the type of noodle.
Chicky parm.
Penne noodle's good.
Penne's a fucking sick.
It's like the most versatile
Yeah,
noodle.
penne.
Go ahead.
I don't know. It's I'd have to think about it, man.
I know Jail.
Oh, I thought I meant like continue your story.
I can't fucking remember what I was saying now.
Jail, I bet I know yours.
What?
Chicken Alfredo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great dish. It is. A
But
great
you were
dish.
saying how you were a pussy before, like you would
Yeah.
eat like
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah. I just wouldn't eat anything. If I didn't like the way it looked, I wouldn't eat it. And anything like that, I just would not try it. I didn't give a fuck. Didn't want to. But now that's what Rabs is like. I feel. I don't think he tries anything. He just shuts it out.
Figured he'd be a healthy eater, like, cause he's like an athlete.
Oh
and shit.
no.
No.
No. Rab's been working that metabolism for a long time. The
Yeah.
day that shit shuts down, he'll be a 2-seater on a fucking Boeing 747.
He's getting
That's
the Michael
true.
Clark
I
expansion
agree.
packs.
What does he not like?
What does he not like? I don't know.
know?
Life.
Whenever I see him get nachos, like it
He
doesn't
won't
matter.
eat fucking lettuce.
Like
No
the
veggies.
nachos are loaded. Like, and he'll always pick like a nachos that has like everything on it. And he's like, "Yeah, can I just have the chicken and the sauce and the cheese?"
no
To
sauce.
be fair, to
Jail
No
does
sauce,
that
right,
too.
no
Jail
sauce.
does
Like,
that.
he'll
I'll
go
call the man
over-
out to his face. Anthony
I-
Roach, government name.
I do
You
it
that
as
too.
well,
Jail's same thing,
just because it's better.
but it's
Is
not.
it?
I,
No.
okay. I'm not getting.
That's such a blasphemy.
I'm not putting tomatoes on my nachos. They just get soggy and gross. I'm
I
not.
love tomatoes.
I would
on
get
my
green
nachos.
peppers.
Tomatoes
It's like
and
the
nachos are
best
so
time to
good.
eat tomatoes on nachos.
I agree.
No,
Yeah.
oh my
Diced-
goodness.
Here-
Diced
I was about
tomato.
to say the only thing I will say is I'm not. I'll have it on a burger. But aside from that, if you give me a full like slice of tomato, that's fucking blasphemous.
I agree.
No,
Like,
I only want
need-
tomatoes
it
if
needs
it's
to be
diced.
and if it's on a burger, I'll take it. But honestly, sometimes I go, "Can you hold the tomato?" Because like I just don't want that much.
I leave the tomato on everything on burgers. I only have it on nachos.
Do you know what I do when I have tomatoes at home to make it a home dish? I literally gut that bitch like a fish and just like all the seeds and guts out, and then I'll like dice it up.
Dice
so
it.
it's
Yeah,
like,
You're pretty much just dicing up the rim.
yeah, exactly.
I do the same thing with peppers, man. If you dice a pepper, cut out the middle of it, and then chop it from bottom to stem, it's fucking sick.
I was
Full
once.
stem, what?
I was once
Yeah,
at.
the bottom to the stem. of
Yeah.
the pepper.
You can like cut it.
Cut it so then it like
Oh,
all
cut the
stays
stem
intact.
out.
No. Like you like this is the top of the pepper, right hand
Yeah.
here. Like you take the knife, cut that shit, cut out the little bit of the thing,
Yeah.
and then you start dicing it from that side towards the
Oh.
stem, the whole bottom, because that way the whole ring stays. So
I
then
didn't
you
know you
can
do
like
that.
fry it up for like stir fry and shit.
I would need to like watch this.
It's sick. It's the way to do it.
I want
like-
everybody on YouTube to just go back 30 seconds, no audio, and just watch his hand movements and try to figure out what he was just trying to do.
Grab a knife and grab a pepper and recreate what you just saw.
Yeah. And when you're in the hospital
Do you cut your
bleeding
hand?
out, just know that Andrew Beard sent you.
I feel like it's.
hey, that's ace to you.
I
That's
can-
ace.
My man, my man.
That's Ace. Yeah. I can't wait to put in brackets Andrew Ace.
Hopefully he'll catch on.
I hope it does too, man. Here's
Well, the politically correct thing would be quotation
Mr.
marks. Quotation marks, not brackets. But yes, go ahead.
yeah, you're honestly
Okay, let's not get
I
into
didn't
that.
mean that. I did mean that.
Let's not get into
Correct.
that.
Yeah,
Continue.
Dr. Ace.
I do have a question for you, Ace, though. The ping hat, okay? Is it a stylistic choice, or are you just all in on the ping brand now?
He's sponsored.
Wish I was sponsored. Actually, I just had bad hair day, so I threw the hat on.
Really? Take the hat off.
You're telling me
Take the
that's a
hat
bad
off.
hair day.
It's a bad hair day.
No, no.
No, I appreciate it, guys.
Look directly into the camera.
No,
Oh,
look
it's
into
fine.
that camera,
Oh, it's
not the
fine.
Right
screen.
there.
The screen is
Bang.
not the
Where's the
camera.
Right
Your
there.
camera's
Oh, yeah,
right there.
right, yeah, that's the camera.
Yeah, look at
Now,
those
comment
eyes.
down below.
Sam, if you're watching, turn it off. Turn it off.
I'll be home soon. I'll be home soon.
It's like,
Yeah.
you
If
get
anything,
pregnant looking at bears. Holy fuck.
That's Ace, man. That's
Ace.
Ace.
So Dr.
no,
Ace.
Ace is like his alter ego. He just slicks the hair back, goes DT, and just punishes.
I'm
That's
not
all
even
he
gonna lie. That's a great idea. Leather jacket. I can
does.
make a whole persona.
Go
here.
with the grease look. I think
Yeah.
you do it. Yeah, I think you go with
Yeah,
the
you
grease
could
look.
you could rock that.
You take like 6 pictures on like a rented Harley. You're like, you don't own it, but you just have it.
Yeah,
you
like-
know.
Go get
Why
some.
you-
Go get some like fucking vintage black Levi's. Cut them a bit short. Get the
Yeah.
fucking long socks going. Get some Converse.
I'll make this happen
Oh,
because
you're
that's
killing
that's
it.
a cool look.
Yeah.
Why are you guys describing Ant-Man right now?
I was
Like-
just gonna say I'll rent Adman's bike.
Yeah.
I never even thought about that.
I do. That's a good follow-up question because we've named Adman a couple times on this podcast.
What's he
He's
at
a
all the
gem.
time?
He's such a great guy. You know him very well. You went to Europe with him and shit. At what point in your, I'll say, meeting him, getting to know the guy, at what point did you say to yourself, "This may be the most fucked up individual I've ever met"?
I think could be a roundtable question because all you guys met Adam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I got a
government
story.
name.
Yeah.
But definitely, man, it was early. It was like weeks probably into meeting him that I showed up at his house one day and he was on his roof with a spear, setting off fireworks, like in grade 8. So, I mean,
I can tell you the first time
And
I
you
met
set up
Adam.
fireworks with a spear. Hold on.
he had fireworks and he was setting the box. What are the little popper ones? Do you know
Yeah.
what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Yeah.
And he was just holding a spear, like a
Like
wooden
It's a
spear.
separate
it was
thing.
like it was just the fireworks were going off on the roof
Yeah.
next to him as he was spear in hand,
so he's just like a tribal warrior.
just ready to
like-
hunt. I guess it was the time for the hunt.
That time of season, man.
Only difference
in
is
heat.
now before he was hunting grouse in the backwoods. Now it's floors on like fucking dust dance floor or something.
Oh,
Yeah. Well,
flag.
Adman's got a girlfriend, so he's all wiped up. But
Yeah.
so Emily, if you're
He
listening,
said what he said.
He said what he said. Yeah.
Yeah, he said
Yeah.
what he said.
Yeah. Is that what he
Sorry,
said?
you go, Zach. What were you gonna say?
So the first time I met Adam outside of like baseball, because we always just see him back and forth to the field with Tyler and stuff. But the first time we went to it was coincidentally he was making a crossbow. Like
Par for the course there.
out of like wooden utensils that he got from the fucking woods
Yeah.
and like a string. He made his own crossbow,
And it
then-
worked too. Is the crazy part.
Yeah, and it worked. That was we were going to Henny's like play wiffle ball and like have a
Yeah.
toss or something, and he was there making a fucking crossbow.
See, like, there's been many times in my life where I just walk into that garage and something's on fire, and Adman's just working away. You know, he's a psychopath, but
He's
he's a
creative.
gem. We should get him on the podcast.
Man,
sometime.
he fucking loves fire.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
we went up to Henny's cabin one time. You were there, and it was for Earth Day.
Yeah.
And, and we were trying to start a fire with newspaper, and then it lit and whatever, and then the newspaper was there, like legible, like half of it was only burned, but it was still on fire. He just grabs it and he starts reading it. Like,
Yeah, he was talking about the it was the
the
buy
binds.
and sell.
He was like,
He had
"Oh
half the
fuck,
page was on fire, and he was like, "Boys,
we can't
The
burn
island
that."
girl.
Yeah, the island girl.
Yes, he was looking for a couple island girls. Oh my god.
My
That-
favorite memory of Adman, sorry to cut you
Nope,
off
nope,
there,
nope.
is just we were on a baseball trip and we were downtown in the city that we were in. And it was like 2 a.m. Like you'd think closing time, like everyone's getting ready to go home, like it's starting to calm down. Like I'm just like looking for the rest of the guys, like can't find anyone. All of a sudden I turn around and I see Adman. He's by himself. The song Bangarang by Skrillex is bumping, and he's playing Buck Hunter in the middle of like a club, like a disco club, and he's playing Buck Hunter. It's like Bangarang, bass, pow! And he's like shooting the heads off deer.
Where is this?
In Corner Brook.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I need to go home.
Oh
But
my
sorry,
God.
continue, Eggs.
Oh no, fuck! I forgot what I was gonna say. What were we were talking about Adman, but I had a good segue.
Did you have a would you rather?
No, I do have one of them lined up though.
You want to ask
I
it?
can throw a couple out there. So
Yes.
I do have a question.
These are my favorite.
This is just a generic question. It's not necessarily would you rather.
Would you rather?
Bay Wobbits.
Score one more.
Pick up the Bay Wobbits accent.
Yeah, that's what happens when you work there for over a year. Fuck.
Up the
Goddamn.
harbor, down the shore. Come on, babe, about score one more.
Shoopa.
If you could pick, okay,
Assholes, I'm from there.
you got to pick an
Just kidding.
actor. And it's a battle royale where they're all fighting. but you got to pick an actor, and the people that are fighting is characters he's played. What or she? What actor or actress is winning the battle royale? Give you a second to think about it. Think about it. Ponder. You know, there's a couple options that I think are pretty standout. But the reason I brought this question up, question, or you got an answer?
Yeah, but I want to say it first so no one else takes it.
Sure.
Chris Hemsworth?
You can say that. That's a good answer.
I got one. I want to beat Zach to the punch.
You're
Gerard
still-
Butler.
Gerard Butler.
Oh, that's a good one.
He got a lot of assassins in that.
Shout out to Devin if you're listening to this.
Yeah,
It's
Gucci.
like the real guy would beat up his characters, right?
Yeah, so like it's no, it's like his. So
That's
like,
what I
for
was
exa-
interpreting,
no.
Josh.
No. So like for example,
do you
JLP
know?
Chris Hemsworth. So like all the characters that are fighting are like Thor, or any of the assassins he's played, like all that.
So all the Chris Hemsworths are fighting each other?
No.
no.
They're fighting against each other in like a battle royale kind of thing.
Yeah.
So like if
Chris,
you were
it
to
would be Chris Hemsworth, any character Chris Hemsworth played versus any character Gerard Butler's played. Who's coming out on
Gerard
top?
Butler sweeps.
Until Thor
Dude, he was the
comes
Phantom
in
of the
his
Opera.
fucking hammer.
Yeah.
That, that's a pick.
That's
He
a great
can-
shout.
Yeah. Phantom of the Opera. What a fucking not to segue from my
I'm
own
just
goddamn
confused
topic.
with the game. So like, are we just picking like guys that like had played badass characters?
Pretty
Yeah,
much,
pretty
yeah.
much.
So like,
Okay.
what person?
Jason Statham?
he'd
Oh,
have a-
yeah.
he'd have a long
That's a
list.
great one.
He'd have a long
I was
list.
gonna say Keanu Reeves.
That's a great
That's a
one.
great
Yep.
one.
Sylvester Stallone?
That's
Yep.
another good one.
You got a good one.
Chris
Chris Evans played the Human
Hey,
Torch.
Jackie
and
Chan, man.
Chris Evans played Human Torch and Captain America.
and he was one of the evil X's in Scotty Pilgrims.
Yes, he
Yeah.
is. He is
well,
one of the evil X's.
what's his name? The guy who plays Superman.
Oh,
That's an easy one.
Seth Rogen,
He
easy.
would win. What?
Yep.
Seth Rogen?
There is one man. We're all.
Seth Rogen didn't play
Imagine
Superman.
Superman and Seth
Yeah,
Rogen
yeah.
just
Oh,
flies
what's his
there.
What's his name? He plays The Witcher too.
Oh,
Henry Cavill. Yes.
There's
That's a
one
good one.
Ace
answer.
just said it.
I hate to say it, but this question was brought up at work today on our break between eating sick food. Love my job right now.
What'd
It's
you have?
great. The first meal he made was like breakfast, so it was like these sick hash browns, bacon, eggs. Then we ate that after filming it.
But you have to explain what you're filming.
Oh yeah, sorry, we're making a cooking show at work, so like obviously someone got to eat the food. When we're done cooking
I've
it.
realized something about Hags. He's not very good at painting a picture.
I can paint a
you
picture when
gotta
I
paint
need to.
context.
I just don't want to talk too much about work when it's a media company and we're doing a different media thing, you know. But long story short, he just made sick food. But
Hold on.
Cool.
So were you eating like breakfast, lunch, and dinner like all in one sitting?
no. So we filmed 2 episodes today. So the first episode was
I
this
think people are just
breakfast one.
confused. You filmed a cooking TV show.
Yeah. So we
Okay.
just got to eat the food
All
after.
right,
it's
now
done.
continue.
Yeah. So, but why did I? Oh yeah. So on our break, my coworker Pat, I've name dropped him a couple times. He's fucking hilarious, great guy. He asked me this question, and I was like, he knows I'm into like superheroes and all that. So I was thinking of actors that have played characters. He was like, "You're wrong. The answer is Morgan Freeman." Because Morgan Freeman in that fucking movie where
Oh,
he
God?
plays-
When
he
he's
plays
God. Yes.
So like
Yes.
he just wins because he's fucking God. And I was like, that is the most bullshit.
No,
Fuck
but that
you.
I think that's the
It's
right answer. Yeah. that's-
Morgan
See, I was.
Freeman-
That's why I said Henry Cavill because I thought you were gonna say Superman.
Oh, it's a great answer. I thought of him too. I was like,
Yeah.
he plays The Witcher. But he's like, yeah, Morgan Freeman played God. So
I think Gerard Butler still slaps.
Gerard Butler still comes out of there
Yeah.
alive. I bet. Yeah.
Underrated answer. Will Smith.
yeah, Hancock.
I'm saying
Hancock,
I'm
classic.
saying you throw Andrew Baird in there and then
Yeah.
Dr. Ace.
he might.
Andrew, if you could, Andrew.
The Rock. The Rock is a good one.
He got Black Adam. Got a Scorpion King.
Dude, the firefighter in San Andreas.
Oh my God. There's too many.
Lifeguard in Baywatch.
Yeah.
I don't even know what his character's name is in Fast and Furious.
Hobbs. Vin Diesel.
Oh yeah.
Down
Vin
the
Diesel
trailer.
wins. I mean, he's fucking. You can't be family. God can't even be family.
No,
Holy fuck.
not a chance.
Kick some ass.
He's tried 11 times. It hasn't worked.
Andrew, if you could star in a movie franchise, what franchise would you like to star in?
Huh?
That's an insanely hard question.
What was
the
it?
Bang Bus.
So like,
Sorry to steal your answer.
like for like your personal gain.
Family Matters.
Black.
Oh, brother, hold on.
I don't know what that any of that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
Dr. Ace stars in.
Dr. Ace,
I mean,
PhD.
okay.
Alter ego I developed is slowly becoming a porn star now.
Dr. Ace in PhD. Pretty huge dick.
Oh, bro. How many views I getting?
That was a good one.
Tweet that.
You have to tweet that right
down,
fucking now.
Holy fuck.
So what were you picking?
I think Josh asked a valid question for personal gain. Like, am I talking like value of the franchise or just pure entertainment?
It's like pure entertainment.
Well, is it
Your
entertainment for
childhood
yourself?
choice. What would you pick as yourself?
I don't know. You'd have to go Avengers, I think.
I would
Great
like-
fucking movie
Yeah.
franchise.
I'd like to be like Spider-Man. I'd like to fly around.
You could be a
He's
little
an
Peter
Avenger.
Parker.
MCU Spider-Man
Yeah,
or
Avengers, you
standalone-
get to do a bit of
Eh?
everything.
Yeah, that's that's true.
MCU Spider-Man or standalone Spider-Man.
I don't know the difference. I was just a kid
MCU is
and
like
liked
Tom
Spider-Man.
Holland, and then like
Like you're
standalone
part of a
would be
bigger
Andrew Garfield and
story,
shit.
or like the story's just about you.
Well, if you're
Uh,
Spider-Man, you kind of get both.
It's true.
I don't know. I just want to fly around in webs.
For me, it's just family. It's all about family, man.
You see the thing though, Jelly.
Wait, you're
like,
not
Tom
the character.
Holland,
You're
Tom
the actor.
Holland doesn't actually fucking fly around on webs, right?
no, he does.
You know,
To be
Spider-Man's
fair-
not real.
No. Time
What
out.
do you mean?
Wait, what?
Time the fuck out
I
here.
was planning a trip to New York because I thought I was going to see him.
Alex, cut this. What the fuck did you just say?
Hey,
A lot of
hey,
tension in
don't-
in this chair here.
Don't say that.
You
Hey,
can't.
don't say that.
You can't say that.
It's worse than
Next
when
thing
I
you're gonna
found
tell me
out
Santa's not
wasn't
real.
Shut
Jinx.
your mouth.
What the fuck? We just said that at the same time.
Shut your whore mouth.
Did you get that? Did you hear that, guys?
Tags, bleep that for our children audience,
Yeah.
please.
Next thing you know, you're going to tell me the fucking WWE WrestleMania.
Don't
Logan
you
Paul.
fucking know.
Don't you fucking do. Hey, don't you fucking do.
You hit me in the cup.
You tugged on my shirt. It's shaped like a bell now.
Alright.
You can't do that.
Okay,
At
are
what
we,
point is
are we
our
done?
podcast, yeah, at what point is our podcast just going to devolve into us only saying movie quotes? Can we make that, let's make that like a special episode. It'll be a half hour, and it's us just reciting quotes. Like, we can't say
We
real
I
don't-
words.
absolutely could do that. If
You
want.
could. I could not.
I 100%.
Yeah,
could
I'm
do
in the
that.
same
I could
boat.
recite the whole script of Moneyball after being
Give
friends
me,
with
give
Zach.
me a fucking Trailer Park Boys episode synopsis. right
Yeah,
now.
fair enough. Actually, that's a good
I'll
point.
tell you what episode. And season
Okay,
it's in.
okay, let's go.
No, we've done this before. Calm down.
What did you get? Did
We're
you get
gonna
it?
pertain to our guest here. We can't have
We're
Zach
halfway
steal the show
through
with
a
his fucking.
fucking question here.
Yeah, we got to. What's the question?
What movie would you like to act in?
Oh, I thought it was only for bears.
It was just a general. I'm just trying to get
We
the
did a
guest
round
as
table.
active as we can here.
I
That's
think
all.
we need to rename this pod ADHD.
no, but podcasts do that, man. They talk and then they go on something else and
It
then
is
they come
what
back.
It is. It is what it is, John.
Yeah.
Awesome dudes
Um,
having.
Dick. Andrew's dick's huge. Dick. Dandy.
Andrew, if you
I
could
feel
take
fucking great right now. Actually, you guys are blowing me off here.
Andrew, you're 6'7" as we.
That's
as
true.
we put it. If you could,
He is when he sits next to me.
how many inches off your height would you cut off to put on your dick right now?
Oh my god, that's a fucking crazy question. Definitely.
I'd take -2.
I think I'd like to spin your question. Actually, can I ask you a counter question?
I'd love you to ask me a counter question. I don't
so-
get asked enough
Hag's
questions.
been fucking itching for this for
I've been
weeks.
waiting for someone. I've been waiting for someone to flip the tables on me.
So and it's like a scenario. So it's for everybody, really.
Yeah.
But how many? Like, if you were gonna take off an inch of your dick, and every inch of your dick, you'd get $1 million. How many inches would you be comfortable with taking off?
One.
Just one?
One.
Okay.
I don't have enough.
Can we add?
Can we- can-
I'll
can
pay
I
for.
go-
I'll
yeah,
pay for more.
Can I take out money and
Yeah.
get some more
Can
inches?
I give you $1 million? Is this
Can I
allowed?
write you a check?
You're telling me $1 million gets me an inch. Give me
Yeah.
10.
Yeah. Do you know?
$10 million.
Yeah, like I win the lottery. Fuck, like putting SRP to the moon. I'm getting 7 more inches.
Exactly. Play the long game.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean,
Buy
go
new dick.
on,
No
dude.
pun
Yeah.
intended.
Gets 7 inches added. Total net inch 4.
So
Well-
what would you guys act in?
What the fuck?
what would we actually do?
I mean, you can fucking take it away there, yeah.
What? What did What did you ask?
gonna
Let's go back to the trivia question.
I'm gonna
yeah,
have a
didn't-
stroke.
I didn't think we wanted to keep talking about that. I'm sorry if I read the room wrong there.
No, I feel,
No, I
I
think-
feel
I think-
awkward for bringing it up, to be honest with you.
Hey, this podcast is never going to the moon if we can't touch these subjects. We all talk about podcasts we love, and it's always fuck shit. We're out here asking each other dumbass
No,
questions.
I'm not
sometimes.
doing
And
that.
a lot
out
of the times,
fright-
it's
out
my
of-
fault. A lot
I'm
of times,
not-
it's my
no, no, no,
fault.
no. I'm not saying change the subject out of. Anyway, I don't think we should be discussing this in the middle of our podcast. I just think.
Let's not talk
I
about
don't think it's
producing.
very fucking funny. How about that? Yeah, let's do something else.
Whoa, calling me out. Maybe that's why I showed you guys to hook up the pod this time. Is because you don't need me anymore.
No, incorrect.
That's why
You know
I'm
what?
here.
Maybe you're.
Hey, it's fine.
Yeah, maybe we got Ace here for a reason, man.
Can I just say how great you are, Ace? You're just a.
I appreciate that. Feelings mutual.
We're gonna make it our
Do you
fucking
wa-
mission.
do you want
to
me and
make
you to
sure you're
switch?
Ace
Yeah,
from
I
now
gotta
on.
do.
Do you want to sit next to him?
Can you please
No,
do
but
that?
it's
Seriously?
just
Why don't you just sit on his lap?
it's so funny though. It's because like I always think back to like the first time I met you, like probably like a year ago, and it was on a trip, like a golfing trip, and all the guys were like, "Oh, like Ace is coming," and they're like
I
hyping
wish they
Ace
said
up,
Ace,
and I'm like,
man.
"Who's this guy?" Like, and
Who's
like,
his
man,
sister?
Mike, you're gonna love Ace. Like, you guys are gonna be best buddies by the end of the weekend. I was like, "Yeah, let's believe it when I see it."
Yeah,
pal."
pump the brakes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to hug and
I-
make out?
I was gonna say I don't become friends with just anybody.
The first time me and you saw each other, we got in bed naked.
Yeah, well, you're just a special type of person.
Story time.
Yeah. How?
We met downtown.
Yeah.
No.
Bottom
Back to my place.
I feel
They
like you
met on
guys aren't.
Grindr.
I feel like you guys aren't laughing enough at that. It's making it awkward. And now my face is getting red.
And I should probably take my arm off.
And put it in his ass.
We all know the story anyway.
Yeah.
Do we? I mean, the listeners don't.
We made the same baseball team and then we met
I
each
bought
other.
Mario baseball off him, and then we got into bed naked. I mean, what else you want?
That
to
was
know?
that was the
I mean,
payment.
it's really just a two-step process
Yeah.
at this point.
No, we just got to the hotel. We were tired and everyone went to bed.
Mike was easy,
Then-
plain
then-
easy to get.
Then we made out.
Yeah, nice.
Jill asked, Mike just said, okay.
Yeah, I can't say no. Remember, so
It's a callback to what you said earlier about how we can't say no ever.
Oh yeah, exactly. But yeah, no, I was saying, fuck, now I forget.
This fucking podcast.
So Ryan Scapelin.
No, I remember now. I was gonna say how Andrew. I said I'm saying
Ace.
to Andrew or to Ace. I said we're gonna make it our mission to make sure that Ace is now Andrew's name.
Yeah.
So anybody that listens, he's now Ace. He's
Yeah.
Ace already.
He's Ace. We got him locked in. It was a pleasure. I think we'll wrap it up.
Yeah,
there.
it's a good idea.
It was a pleasure to have you on the podcast. Want to have you on again. Maybe a little less ADHD next time, hopefully. Either way, great to have you. Great vibes.
We
as
should
always.
play Jeopardy.
We should. You
with
know what we can
Ace.
do? We're gonna get you in some content. We got some
Family
content lined
Feud.
up.
We
Yeah,
got some stuff.
nothing but
we
time.
got some stuff cooking up here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nothing
we
but
got some
time.
stuff
Cool.
cooking up. We'll get you.
We never even mentioned the new feng shui.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's
Oh.
a lot of vibes going on now
Yeah.
with this fucking
Fu-
table.
oh
there.
yeah, fuck.
Yeah.
It's nicer.
We're just gonna switch it up here, but make it look a little more clean, a little more
Doing some minor
podcast
upgrades.
vibes, minor upgrades.
I kind of liked old Davy Jones' locker, but fuck.
Yeah, and everyone playing with the fucking thing.
I'm
making it
super
up
glad that's
racket.
gone because that's like the biggest tease in the world, man.
Are you jerking off, Captain America?
What
no,
the
I just
fuck
want
are
a
you
fist
doing?
up, like yeah.
It looks like he's hailing.
Yeah, now he joined a different group.
That's what
that-
I was thinking.
Is that an A or an N on his forehead?
He wants a fist bump.
Yeah, now he wants a fist bump. That's fair. That's fair.
It's a
I also
windmill.
got to put my other guitar on this wall, and I got to just fix some shit. But anyways, that's a long ass outro just to say thank you very much to our guest Ace for being on this podcast
Thank
here
you, Ace.
today.
Thanks for having me, guys.
The
It was a pleasure.
six man of the year running. We'll do an award at the end
That's
of the year
not a
for
bad
six
idea.
man of the year.
That's actually not a bad idea.
yeah.
Who
The
else?
SRP awards.
Who else would there be? Was it Scapeland at that time?
We can say
had
that
six?
Jess
We can
and
go back
Beck
through
are
all
like
of-
a combo.
Yeah.
We can go back.
There's
to
a
all of
certain
our-
someone that I'm not going to name government names that has been texting me flat out wanting to be on the pod as well.
I
Oh,
got
I know
a
who that
couple
is.
messages from this man.
yes.
let's just say I'm still waiting for him to send a voice recording of a certain text he sent one time that I need to put in a remix. But
Yes.
anyways, that's another thing. I've been saying it for a while, but I really gotta fucking get my remix.
Yeah, when are you having a party?
Escapeland's house.
What are we doing? Well, yeah, Escapes' house. But what's the vibes Labor Day weekend? Fun fact, because I was thinking about maybe having a little pickleball tournament turn into.
I gotta
Bash.
work.
Yeah, but you're a fucking loser.
Is this still the outro?
Yeah, this is a great outro. Peace.
Anyway, see ya.
Who wants to come play?
Through
Hey, that
electric
pickleball-
avenue.
Pickleball
we
Pickleball
take
Invitational. Our listeners, because I know there's a couple of you listening from the States and shit. You boys fly here, or girls. You guys fly here. You can play in the Pickleball Invitational. The SRP Invitational, that's what we'll call it.
Anyways,
Anyways,
we'll even house you.
yeah. And if you're hot,
We can't have the SRP Invitational without me.
we can do whatever the fuck we want at this point, but yeah.
Guess so, yeah.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
me, right?
Hey, you fucking shit on my fucking transition. I'll shit on you not being here, motherfucker.
Zach, we got
Fair
Ace here
enough.
now. We don't need
Yeah,
you.
we don't need
Yeah,
it.
that's
Ace
all
is
right.
There's
at
a
this
new
po-
chief in town, bud.
He's already pushing me off my spot here.
In about 5 episodes, it's just gonna be Ace. He's gonna take every one of them.
He has
Fly
five
down.
He has 5 mics. He's holding a press conference, staring into the camera with the 5 of the mics.
Hi, my name is Ace.
Dr. Ace, Dr. Ace.
My name is Dr. Ace, PhD, pretty huge dick.